Well, it's incredible. I've never seen anything like that. And for me, I feel good about that. We're trying to do two things. We're trying to optimize the yield in delivering to that family, that donor family that offered this precious gift, and we're trying to optimize that yield for the ultimate recipient. And
Great.
I see that happening both.
Great.
Both aspects.
Well, I look forward to working together.
Yeah, nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you think?
Wow, that's amazing. This is worth seeing. I mean, this is worth seeing.
Yeah. How do you think your technicians will feel trying it the first time?
I think they'll love it. The opportunity to use a new toy to maximize the donor, which is what we're always trying to do, and to do it with this kind of ease. We do a lot of donors, so this is something that's going to make it a lot easier to do the skin recovery, make it a lot quicker, help us get to our other donors quicker.
Yeah.
So
what's your first impressions? What do you think?
I think it looks like it's very cutting edge. It looks like it's something that's not out there at all.
Yeah.
I haven't done tissue recovery in a long time as far as having witnessed it, but it looked like this has a fluid motion that doesn't look like it's been offered in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's really user-friendly. I think that people would get a greater yield, and it would be a greater benefit to the people who are looking for skin. And I think that you're going to get the maximum tissue from a donor.
That's what we hope.
It's a great idea.
Thank you. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome. We're excited about it. And so I'm curious what your thoughts are on the adoption in the tissue banks, adopting a tool like this.
I think we're really looking for something that's going to decrease the stress injuries of the techs doing the recoveries and also allow us to get a much better product for transplant. Surgeons are looking for a graft width of 4 inches or so, and with a regular square dermatome and the contours of the body, changes in the tension against the skin, whether there's more fat or less fat, it makes it difficult to get a consistent thickness and a consistent width. So I think this is going to be something that's really going to help not only the techs in the field, but also on the transplant side as well. And if you can keep the techs if you can keep the techs motivated to keep providing good grafts for the transplant, I think you're going to have something that's going to go over very well.
They'll feel better about their job, and the end result will be increased skin available for the burn market. Right.
Exactly.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your time.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. What do you think?
We would be.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
And so what do you think the first impression of the staff would be for adoption of a tool like this? Pretty
Instant gratification.
Something that would make their job easier.
Yeah, and if our processors wouldn't invest, we would.
Oh, great.
Because if you think it's a tool to be used, so I'll have the best outcomes.
Great.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a win with your staff.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to check it out with me.
It's exciting. Okay, thank you.
We recovered a split thickness skin and then went back and did a full thickness. And you'll notice he's assisting himself, so he's even operating at one hand.
And what's the range of the thickness?
Up to 40 thousandths of an inch.
Awesome.
What do you think?
I like it.
What do you think your staff would feel like using that?
I think they would like that a lot. Yeah, I mean, the fatigue of pushing, the two-handed needed just to keep the dermatome balanced, and then you're still trying to present traction, make sure that you're not chewing up the skin. This pops right out.
And what we also did was put an angle in the head, so you don't have to compensate for the angle, and it can recover skin also left to right. So here he's holding the skin perpendicular to the leg, and will still come out that edge right there.
Very nice. Now I notice, I mean, sometimes they're more parallel to the body. Sometimes they have almost a 45. Does that make a difference?
It actually, the less of an angle, the wider the graft will come out, is what we're realizing.
So it's more in just the width, not necessarily thickness.
And the skin that we've recovered has been examined and shown to be very consistent in thickness, which has been difficult in the past, because you could be mid-strip and feel as though you have to change it as you visualize it coming out. Ours is very uniform.
It's a #1 feedback from processors.
I know, you get your reports back and it says, you know, varied thickness or this much discarded. So this is what I'm excited about launching next year.
I like it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
no
checking
problem.
it out with me.